Today we're going to start the hike over at Blandford Farm. So this is right next to Blandford School. So on our hike today, we're going to be looking for some forms of energy. So if you haven't already, you were supposed to go onto your seesaw activity first and write down the different forms of energy on page 1. So throughout our video, you will be writing down examples of each of those forms. So if you didn't do that, pause the video now and go ahead and write those down. These animals look like they're using some potential energy. Maybe they just ate their lunch and they're laying down and resting. Look at these trees. I wonder what type of energy these berries have. Definitely potential energy, but what kind of potential energy would they have? Let's take a peek inside this tree and see if we see anything up top. Nothing up there today. Our nature spots right now. I'm gonna have us just sit and listen for a minute and see what type of sound energy you might be hearing. What could you hear? I hear the wind blowing pretty hard, the crunching of leaves under my feet. So we can hear that because of sound energy. Here we are over at the beginning of the Highlands. Here we are by the Highlands at the wetland walk. As we walk on this floating dock, see if you can find any forms of energy. See, do we see any creatures in the pond? Ooh, I see some ducks. What kind of energy are the ducks using? We look up today. The sky is very gray and cloudy. I don't see a lot of sun. So do we still have light energy? Yeah, we still have light energy. The sun's still there, but we just can't see it because of a lot of the clouds. Here we are by another small pond over by the Highlands. See some more ducks out today. Oh, I'm seeing some tracks. What kind of animal tracks are those? They have hooves. Yeah, that's from a deer. Hey, this time of day is perfect for deer to be out because they like to lay and rest during this time. And they were probably right by the pond so they could get some water. But this would be a perfect spot for a deer to hide and sleep in these tall grasses so animals wouldn't find them. Do you think we should follow the tracks and see if we could find a deer? Let's go. See the tracks. Let's see. Go up into these tall grasses. Ooh, another sign of deer. Here we have some deer scat or deer poop. Deer scat looks very similar to bunny scat, but if you see a lot of poop together, then it tells you it's a deer. Rabbits hop as they poop, so their poop is spread out a little bit more. Oh, I think I see something. We found a deer! Ooh, the sun's starting to come out more. I'm getting extra toasty. So that is a form of light and thermal energy. Thermal energy is making me hot. Same with the light. We're able to see everything outside today because it's light out, not dark. One thing I love to do in the woods is to go under one of these beautiful conifer trees. When you go inside, it's like this secret spot, perfect for sitting and relaxing or reading a nice book. And in the winter time when it's snowing, since conifers hold their needles all winter, it actually is a lot warmer under these trees. What type of energy would make it warmer? I wonder what type of energy this cone would hold. We look here, some animals have eaten the seeds off of it. What type of energy would that be? Ooh, look here. I see this plant, and I see some pretty large leaves. I think these leaves are from this plant. No, those must have fallen off this large tree. But I noticed they're kind of stuck in this plant. What form of energy is this? So it's a type of potential energy. It's here soon, but soon something's gonna be pulling it down. What type of energy is that? Here's another pond at the Highlands. Let's get a little closer and take a look. Ooh, look at all the animal tracks. This must be a place where animals meet up and get their water. Think animals ever have parties out in the woods? They all come together. I see all these tracks. Makes me think maybe they were dancing. Maybe they have some dance parties. Wait, I think I see a dance party now. Hey, why didn't anyone tell me about the dance party? Ah! Oh, come on! Found some flowers. So let's see if I bend this one. Ooh, if I bend this one, it doesn't break, it just goes back up. What type of potential energy would that be? If it can bend and not break. Ooh, look what happened here. Maybe this tree got struck by lightning, but it has fallen and it is connected up by some of those trees. So is this a spot that's a really good spot to maybe set up your tent? No, because what? It has the potential of falling down. So gravitational potential energy could cause this tree to eventually fall down. This looks like a pretty thick tree. What if we had a smaller tree? Would it make as big of an impact into the ground when it fell? No, because remember, mass affects potential and kinetic energy. So the higher the mass, the more potential and kinetic energy it has. Here we have a bird box. I see the door is open. What type of energy would that be if we were to open and close that door? Down the main road that you get to Blandford Nature Center. I'm looking up and I see something. What type of energy would this be? This is a form you don't see a lot out in the wild, but since we're at a nature center, we still have these. Oh, do you guys want to see this woolly bear do a special trick? He's gonna walk on the balance beam. You think he's gonna make it? Whoa. Ah, ah! I'm getting out of here. This is too hard. So look at what the ducks are doing. See the ducks moving? They're bobbing their head up and down in the water. They're using their feet to help swim and their tail feathers. What type of energy are they using? Give you a hint. This one is the energy of movement. So it's a form of kinetic energy. And it's kind of similar as when you are walking, you're using your knees to kind of move yourself. Your legs, think of when you're riding a bike. It starts with an M. What type of energy would this be? Here at the Blandford Nature Center sign. Ooh, and what do we see here? This looks like it'd be fun to drive. What type of energy would this John Deere Gator use? So we've reached the end of our hike. Hopefully you filled out your chart and filled out an example of all those different forms of energy. You can take a picture of your paper and upload it on page 1.